Not necessarily. There's actually a long list of foods that are not healthy for your pets to eat. It can harm them and even put their lives in danger. So we're gonna go over a list of a few of the foods that you wanna watch out for if you are the type to share your table food with your furry friend. Joss, you wanna get us started?
Yes, Clarissa, let's start with number one, and that's cinnamon. I'm glad that you have Sophie with you because Sophie, I hope you're paying attention. These are very important that you wanna stay away from. We're starting with cinnamon today, and while cinnamon is not toxic to dogs, it's still best to avoid it. It has oils that can irritate the inside of dogs' mouths, making them uncomfortable and sick, so we certainly do not want that.
Yeah, nothing with cinnamon. Not that you would give your dog raw cinnamon, but you'd be surprised what types of ingredients are in the foods you eat. The next one is garlic. Now, I know I season practically all my food with garlic, so I have to keep that in mind when something falls on the floor. Garlic can create anemia in dogs, causing side effects such as pale gums, elevated heart rate, weakness, and collapse. Poisoning from garlic may even have some delayed symptoms. So if your dog may have had some garlic, you kind of want to monitor them for a few days just to be sure that they're okay.
Okay, and this next one, a lot of us may not have known this, but macadamia nuts, you definitely want to stay away from those. Now, they are the most poisonous food for dogs, as a matter of fact, because they cause vomiting increased by body temperature and also inability to walk, lethargy, and even worse, they can damage the nervous system. That is pretty scary.
Yeah, absolutely. Another one you want to watch out for, speaking of nuts, is almonds. Now, they may not necessarily be toxic to dogs, but they can block the esophagus or even tear their windpipe because of the little point of the almond. So it's just best to avoid almonds altogether.
Number five, the most obvious. It is not a myth, everyone. Chocolate is terrible for your pups, for dogs in general. It contains toxic substances that stops a dog's metabolic process. Even just a little bit of chocolate, especially dark chocolate, considering that is the healthier option, it can cause vomiting and diarrhea. A large amount can cause seizures, irregular heart function, and even death. And it hurts me to just say that. Everybody, just get rid of chocolate in your pantries and your refrigerators right now if you have a dog. Just get rid of it.
Throw it all away.
Both of you.
Get rid of the chocolate. Well, Sophie heard us talking about food and she decided to go look for scraps on the floor, so I'm solo now. But you want to keep in mind that this is only a short list. If you want the full list of foods that dogs may be contagious or react to, you want to go to ack.org. Now, sometimes we can't control the things that they find on the floor under the cabinets, right? So if you're suspicious that your dog may have ingested some ingredients and they're just not acting right, of course, you want to call your vet as soon as possible just to be on the safe side. I know I learned that grapes are bad, asparagus is bad, and my girl loves her veggies. But you just want to make sure that you're conscious of that, especially when you have little kids around, because little kids love sharing their food with animals. So you heard it here first. Hopefully you're a little bit more educated on foods to avoid giving your pet.